Hey everyone, I just wanted to share with you a few things I picked up at the Dior counter in Dillards the other day. This was the same day that I had that bad experience at the Clinique counter, but I did find a few good things at Dior, so it kind of made up for that, a little bit at least. So the first thing I got is this Diorshow Mascara in black. This is the box, and I had been thinking about getting the Clinique High Impact Mascara, but then after that bad experience, I decided to go ahead and go with the Diorshow. And this is what the tube looks like. And it is a pretty large tube in comparison to a lot of other mascaras. And so let's take it out here and check out the brush. It is a very large brush in diameter. It's very big around. Now just to give you an idea of how big it is here next to my finger, it's a very big fluffy brush. And right off the bat, what I like the most about this mascara is the first time you run it through your lashes, it seems to capture every single lash and coat it with color. The smallest ones in the center, all of these out here, one coat seems to do the trick and get them all. Now I know with a lot of other mascaras, I find myself having to comb and comb and comb to get all the little goopies and globbies out and make everything look separated and nice. And that's probably my number one thing that I like the best about this Diorshow mascara so far, is that I just don't really have the need to do that. You can really comb through the lashes once and you're good to go. Now on the negative side, now I don't know if I'd really call it a negative, but I really expected this to be a dramatic mascara, a dramatic deep black, a dramatic voluminous effect, just because of how it's marketed as a, show mascara. I expected it to be really out there and just something really dark and different and just bam, and it really wasn't. I like using it and I'll probably continue to use it every day, but it's just not as intense as I expected it to be. The actual color and volume of my lashes is pretty normal. I would say not necessarily better than some drugstore mascaras that I've used in the past. But what is superior about this mascara is its ability to just go through the lashes once, get them all separated and looking great quickly. So I do like this, and I will include pictures with it on my eyes at the end of the video. And another cool thing is I think it smells kind of good. It smells kind of fragranced, like it has some sort of perfume in it. So, I mean, I guess you don't really care what your eyelashes smell like, but it is nice when you open the tube that it doesn't have any sort of offensive odor, and I really like the way it smells. So, the second thing I picked up at Dior is this lip gloss. It is the Creme de Gloss, creamy lip gloss, it says. This is the box, and the color I got is Beige Elixer. So, let's get that out, take a look at it. Here it is. It is a pretty short, stout little lip gloss tube, but I do think that also the diameter of this tube is pretty big, so you are getting a pretty fair amount of product in here. And it does have a sponge tip applicator here, which normally I feel like a sponge tip applicator doesn't give you as much product actually on the applicator, and you have to keep going back in and dipping to get as much as you want. But I find that this one seems to pick up the exact right amount to do your lips every time. And it is creamy. It says it's a cream lip gloss, and it is probably the softest, silkiest, creamiest lip gloss I have ever put on. So that's awesome. And I'm always on the quest for a great nude lipstick or a great nude lip gloss, and this is awesome because I'm a little darker than the average Caucasian woman. I am biracial, and so a nude color doesn't always come off nude on me. It may look too light or too frosty, and this seems to be a pretty good nude color for my skin tone. So that's something that is really neat for me because I don't find that very often, because most colors that are marketed for a great nude lip are just too light for me. So this is nice, and it seems to stay on a long time. I put it on the other day, the day I purchased it, and I went out for ice cream and I ate my whole bowl of ice cream, and while there was some of this lip gloss on my spoon when I was done, I still had a fair amount on my lips, and when I rubbed my lips together, I could still feel that I had a very creamy, full coverage on my lips still. So I think that the longevity of this lip gloss is really good too. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you how much these things cost. So this Diorshow Mascara was $26 at Dillards, and this creamy lip gloss was $24. So both products are kind of pricey for what they are. I mean, you could certainly find a cheaper mascara and a cheaper lip gloss, but both of these products were worth their price in my book. So that is my opinion, and I will include some pictures now at the end so you can see these products a little more closely, and I will see you soon.